What's going on, Sandboxers? We finally have the blog post out for the week, so let's just get right into it. Matt starts off the blog post mentioning that the developer preview has finally closed and the game will be available on April 28th for $20. He also mentions here that out of 800,000 people who have joined the developer preview over the last couple of years, only 40,000 people get to keep it. The rest have been revoked. Facepunch actually clarifies who gets to keep it this time around, and the people were developers who published games that people have played, anyone who purchased any cosmetics, and anyone who has played a good amount and actually opened the game in 2026. They're doing this in batches to make sure that it's right, but it's most likely going to take a while as they're done revoking it, according to Matt. Antopilo shows off the new UI batching feature. To sum this up, UI will render much faster now. Apparently, the Discover page had up to 1,080 draw calls before showing you everything that was on the screen. Now, it's just only 5, which is a massive improvement for optimization. The other pages shown are just a single call now, as it makes them super fast to browse and search for content on the platform. Alex proudly mentions that the main menu search is actually back. Thank you so much for this, Alex. This is really, really awesome. And that leads us right into the lightning round. Prefab editor has been improved and will notify you if you're missing any sort of prefabs. A new mapping model to mesh tool has also been added. Nav mesh on demand generation has also been added. More ambient occlusion optimizations have also been added, and dedicated servers now keep track of registered texture resources. So a new sandbox tool has also been added by Tony, which is called Keep Upright. Tony shows off a new feature in the sandbox mode where you can add a parallel or upright joint so you can keep your objects upright. This is a dope new feature that is really starting to show some of the cooler new details for the sandbox mode moving forward. Matt mentions that the documentation has been getting a lot of love. He rearranged it all and polished it up for the getting started section, and there has been a ton of community contributions as they just open sourced it last week. Matt closes off the blog post mentioning that it's an end of an era with the developer preview closing, as 5 years ago they finally got access to Source 2. While the feedback was incredibly vital, they wanted to see how people push the boundaries of Source 2, but then they rewrote the entire engine again. With a couple weeks away, they're running out of loose ends to tie up, and they're confident with the product that they have as they know what they're offering and what they're not with Sandbox. They're all super excited to cross the finish line and start a new cycle of development, according to Matt, and continuing to evolve alongside with everyone else. And with some closing thoughts, I have to say, well, this is it. Sandbox is actually going to be coming out in approximately 13 days. I've been covering this game for the last 3 years of my life, and we're actually going to start seeing the release for this game. I'm super excited to see what people are going to be coming up with, and excited to see all the new games and content that people are going to start to create while using Sandbox. That's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for more updates and other crazy stuff going on with Sandbox, and I'll see you guys in the next video.